Hello everyone, welcome to round 38 of the 37, sorry. Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome to round 37 here at the Dutch Grand Prix for Flocking Geese's Mighty and Career Mode in F123. Practiced and qualified. Bit of an interesting qualifying as there was a lot of traffic on the roads, but we managed to get second place, P2. Just short of Lewis Hamilton, who gets pole position. So yeah, we are expecting rain as well. So let's get in there and look out for the two Dutchy boys, which is De Vries and Verstappen. But hopefully we won't have any problems with them. Well, I say that.
For years, the people of Zandvoort fondly recalled the Grand Prix they used to hold, and then came along Max Verstappen. Across Europe, the Orange Army sold seats and seats and seats, and now they have their own Grand Prix. It is time for race day in the Netherlands. Zandvoort circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6 mile lap. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Goose completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Sainz, Stroll, Gasly, Bottas, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Perez, Teo Porcher, Sargent, Leclerc, Joe, Albon, De Vries, Verstappen and Liam Lawson. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. I'm joined again today by none other than Natalie Pinkham. Tell me, Natalie, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between Grand Prix. You know a lot about how test drivers and race drivers go about their business, so how do these roles differ in your eyes?
Well, they say you learn the most when you're losing, so Mercedes had a full tutorial in 2022. I believe from that they will come back stronger and much more competitive as a result. They're not used to losing and they want to get back to winning ways. Ferrari will have been hugely disappointed with how their year tailed off after such a promising start in Bahrain. And as for Red Bull, well, they finished the year as they started, in dominant form. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to continue that in 23 as well. That means 3 teams at the front. That is going to make for incredible racing in 2023.
Right, now that we've got Natalie Pinkham out the way, thank God, we can move on to the Dutch Grand Prix itself. And we're off. Now Hamilton managed to get a cheeky pole position ahead of us at the very last second. In fact, when qualifying was complete, and we go to turn 1. The Goose gets round the inside. Hamilton drops back to P2. Goose takes the lead, and that's I believe that's Lando Norris behind Hamilton. We go into the turn 3, and here we are on board with the Goose. It's Hamilton, Norris, Russell, and Piastri. Mercedes and McLaren fighting it out with the Flocking Geese in pole position. God, this should be an interesting fight. Mercedes versus McLaren. Unfortunately, McLaren don't understand that they're dealing with Toto Wolff. A manager what's the word? He keeps his promises, shall we speak. So he's obviously been a bit of a challenge towards the Goose and our team, but we will persevere with. We'll do our best, obviously. Oh, Jesus Christ, we go a bit out, we lose a bit there. There's hand gestures. The Goose making hand gestures to Hamilton with the final corner now. Hamilton beyond the radio saying, "Oh, he just cut me off, man." Hey, shut it up, Hamilton, you whiny little overprivileged Goose Lord, man. Anyway, lower lap 2 now, end of lap 2, sorry. Hamilton drops to P4. Russell takes over second place from Hamilton. Hamilton and Norris are fighting out now for position 3. We still have the fastest lap, and we go into the end of lap 3, and we go off the track again. That corner is just really hard. Russell tries to go around the inside. He does. but the Goose just has the momentum and tries to go around the outside. There's contact between the two drivers here. Russell and the Goose have had dealings before with both Mercedes. God, the Goose is making some good rivalries here, isn't he? First it was Verstappen, then it was Leclerc, now it's Hamilton and Russell. And then there's obviously Pierre Gasly. But, holy Jesus. It's going well so far. Lap 5, Russell and Hamilton fighting each other now for second place and to get a shot at the Goose with Norris and Piastri in 4th and 5th. Lap 6 now, Charles Leclerc takes the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as the standings have not changed for the top 5 positions. Lap 7 now, going into the end of lap 7. Lap 8, Hamilton's going around the outside. He gets the fastest lap of the race so far, but the Goose goes around the inside, cutting off Hamilton. See, Hamilton has not understood that the Goose likes to go down the inside, and that's what she said. Lap 8 now, the Goose. Oh, he's not braked enough, and he's gone off the track. No, no. And Hamilton's got ahead. Oh, the Goose made that mistake. But he's trying to counter. He's trying to overtake. He's ahead of Russell. He's got DRS. He's going to try now to put all of his effort in and to get back pole position from Hamilton at any cost. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrifying to watch. And this is my driving. It's like, how am I driving like this? He's got DRS, he's got that slipstream. Keeping a close eye on Hamilton. Goose runs it, he's collided with the wall! And he's broke too late on the first corner, goes off the track into the gravel, and Hamilton takes over. Russell still position 3, and the Goose is still somehow in second place, and Lance Stroll, Hollywood Lance Stroll, is out. That's one Aston Martin down. That's one less car to worry about. There they were, being dominant for the past few races. And now look at them. Back where they belong, in the midfield. Oh, the Mercedes engine is starting to give way now. Oh dear. I wonder what this Haas car's going to do. Is he going to ram him? No. He thought about it though. What the hell is... What's the Ferrari doing back there? Oh, there goes our teammate. But it's fine, it's fine. And it's lap 13. We're going into the pit lane now for the start of lap 14 to get the mediums on. 13 laps of the soft tyres on the Dutch Grand Prix in Zandvoort. Don't do it. Kevin Magnussen has made his way up to 3rd place. Sainz P4. And I believe we are the only ones to have pitted. We're doing an early pit stop, it seems. Trying to get the all-important uppercut. Lawson and De Vries. Oh, I mean, we're going into. We left the pit. Oh, Lawson! Oh, what's this making it? Oh, there's contact between the Goose and De Vries. Not the first time they made contact. But no, Lawson just making a statement there. And then the Goose catches up to our teammate, Liam Lawson. G'day, mate. And overtakes Lawson cleanly and safely on the outside of this corner through the DRS zone. Nicely done. See, the Goose respects his teammate. It's not, you know, we are aggressive to other drivers, but that's because they're not our teammates. And it's every man for himself. Well, and woman. Sorry, Rockstar. I meant no offense, damn it. Don't spam me the car, big off the What are we doing? Why we're on the hard tyres? We're going to go back into the back of Teo Pourchaire if we're not careful. We're somehow in 17th place. Lap 15, so we're almost halfway there. Behind the 2 Williams cars. De Vries and Piastri are behind us. We've got DRS. Sargent, low, oh my god. Literally half the field is pitted. And we come out in P8. And we, oh no, Hamilton's gone. He's just left the pit lane, damn it. There comes the Goose. He's not finished with Hamilton stuck behind Albon. Alexander Albon from Haas But the Goose goes around the outside and overtakes Hamilton. And he's going round. He's following the slipstream of Alexander Albon. Jesus, this is... Oh, hang on, here comes Hamilton. He crosses the line. There's hand gestures been made. Hamilton forcing his way down the inside there. The cheeky fucker. Jesus. But here comes the Goose now on Albon. Can he overtake him before he crashes into Albon? The answer is he's crashed into Albon before. Yes. The answer is no, because there has been contact there. And now he's stuck behind Sergio Perez, Ocon and George Russell. I can only imagine that it's Max Verstappen at his home Grand Prix being in first place. The Goose goes around the outside dangerously. And now he's thinking about going around Esteban Ocon around the inside. Oh my life, takes second place. This is incredible. It's like Canada all over again, but now instead of Canada, we're in the Dutch territory. And honestly, this is not a good territory to be in. Kevin Magnussen is in the lead. And the Goose, then Hamilton, sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We briefly had it then. Magnussen's going to the pit lane. This is our chance here to take back pole position. Come on, Goose. And we do. We take back position 1. Up there saying, so the Goose is in first place. Hamilton, though, goes around the outside. He's not blocking the Goose. He's going around there. Oh, no! He's not. He's damaged the front wing! Hamilton did have the racing line. The Goose did not. So it is... Hamilton, yeah. As far as rules go, yeah, that's a bit ruthless. But the Goose is still defending pole position here. He's still defending from Hamilton with a damaged front wing. Norris, Sainz and Piastri are catching up eventually. They'll get round. But Jesus, lap 22 now. The Goose is struggling with the front wing. Hamilton, the Goose is trying to keep Hamilton at bay, and he does. With his aggressive defensive driving and aggressive attitude, but obviously the damaged end play is not going to do him any good. There's still more contact between the two cars here, and the front wing is damaged completely. Actually, no, it's not completely gone. Oh, there's power strips there going through that corner. Both end plates are gone. The front wing is still there. It's just the end plates that are gone. And there's still a lot of contact between the two drivers here. And Lando Norris is trying to go around the inside. They're trying to go 3 wide. Are you mad? What is the Goose doing? Why won't you just back off? Let them pass, damn it! You've got a damaged car. But no, he's still got he's still pole position. Lap 22, or lap 23 now. He's going around the inside, braking too late. What I've learned is, if you have a damaged wing, the braking is more harder to time, and obviously the handling. Oh, we go off the track. We need to go into the wall, and we've hit Norris. Hamilton goes into the distance, and we get a collision warning with Lando Norris. And now Hamilton takes off and cannot be seen. Lap 24. You can see how far we've slowed, and Oscar Piastri, our former teammate, says thank you very much, but good on mate, but I'll take it out from here, mate. Yeah. Hamilton is almost 7 seconds in front of us and Oscar Piastri. That's how slow, that's how far down we've gone, but we're still position 3, but not for long, I suspect. We're gonna have to pit again, but no, the Goose shall persevere somehow. How the hell's he gonna do this? I don't know. Still lap 25, further on, and we've lost control. Oh, we've got off the track again. Too aggressive in that corner. That's where you overshoot and you go off into the gravel and the grass. And now we've dropped to position 6. Sainz, Magnussen in 4th and 5th respectively. Lap 26 now, and here comes Pierre Gasly. Going around the inside of the Goose, tries to defend. Oh no! Gasly! Let's contact the safety cars out! Gasly, just like in the Hungarian Grand Prix, attempts to assassinate the Goose. But the Goose managed to counteract that one. I'm amazed we didn't spin. Okay, so we're on board with Pierre Gasly, and look, the Goose tries to cut him off with 6 of the racing line, and then Gasly just assassinates him. On board with Valtteri Bottas, who is behind both drivers at this instant, and then look, he just drives into the Goose as well. But the Goose, instead of spinning out, event comes back, which is a bit terrifying, I think. But no, we're under the safety car now. Again. And we've lost the wing completely, so we're going to have to go to the pit lane, and yeah. You know how it goes now. Yeah, you know how it goes. We're going to be last. We're going to get a new front wing. At this point,
it looks like there's an issue with the front wing attachment.
Oh, you are joking me. Well, at this point it doesn't matter because we're last. And I just realised I've just missed my own premiere. Kevin Magnussen is out. What the hell? That's both Aston Martins eliminated from this race, and we're getting a Delta warning. Okay, we've been clear. We've been given permission to pass the safety car, but holy Jesus, it's Monza all over again. Both Aston Martins are out. Mike Crack will be. Oh, I forgot that was his name, Mike Crack. Michael Crack, let's just go with that. Michael Crack. Aston Martin's manager's Mike Crack. Ah, he must have had fun childhood school time memories with that name. I hope he doesn't crack you. God. Like both Aston Martins are out, and their manager will be not so pleased with the engineering team on the Mercedes powertrain. We go to Mercedes, says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I don't know if that's how Michael C sounds like. I need to watch Connor more because he's got a good impression of this Aston Martin as manager. Anyway, lap 30. I can't keep it together. I keep cracking up. But we are behind Nick de Vries. See, even though we're last and we screwed ourselves over, we got to enjoy it. You know, it's just all part of the learning curve of how to control one's temper. Wow, learning in progress. And that's my dog outside. Shut up. Okay, green flag, and the Goose straight away goes past Nick de Vries and into the back of George Russell. Nearly taking our teammate out in the process, but we do not because we respect teammates. And just like that, we've damaged the front wing after 3 turns of lap 31, and the Goose has gone on a complete rampage. We've moved up 4 positions in just a few curves. Well, back to... Oh, that was aggressive from Porsche. Did you see how fast he went then? Back to P17, but Porsche has no idea who he's dealing with. He may be doing well in F2 right now, F3 or whatever it's called, but he has no idea who he's dealing with right now. And look at that, straight in there. And he took himself out then. Still fighting with poor Chair here for 16th place. Will he do it? Yes, barely. And now it's the chase to Albon. I can't believe he's actually with Haas. Not in real life, he's with Williams Racing. Bless him. God, he fell far, didn't he, Albon? First was Red Bull, and now look at him, Williams. Then there's this person in front of a sergeant. Too American, that's his problem. And then we go down the inside, straight. Sergeant leaves the door open. Like, thank you very much. Goes onto the grass as well, the Goose does. And Ocon, oh my god, for the third time now, DRS enabled. And the Goose just puts himself between the car and the wall, and he couldn't clear it, Verstappen. He eliminated Verstappen out of the race. How Verstappen? He started he started last. Oh no! Oh, Verstappen, you are so dead now. I mean, yeah, the Goose was very aggressive and knocked himself out, but Verstappen. And it's only been 2 laps since the start of lap 31, and the safety car is back out. Okay, we've caught up with the queue, but we've lost completely off the... At this point, the Goose is, as you know, not happy, and the safety car is ending. We've been that slow that the safety car is going in at the end of this lap. And the Goose is considering the option of just retiring the car a lap early. Well, that's what's been said on the radio anyway. The engineering team, however, say just stay out because there's only 2 laps to go anyway. Say the lads from the Black Country and the Birmingham area, because obviously the flocking geese we're all from the West Midlands area. So you got most people from Birmingham, Black Country, the Wyre Forest district, and the Worcestershire area as well. Yes, very nice, isn't it? Very nice, isn't it? This. Lawson P20, no P18. Still respectable, but it's game over for the Goose. Started second place, and now because we lacked focus, we are now last. Not the first time this has happened, but you know, it's a lesson for every game and everything in life. You have good days, you have bad days, and the important thing is that you learn from them. And thus, if your name is the Goose. So, yeah. But, you know, we did fairly well throughout the race until, you know, we screwed up. So we've got no front wing. And, yeah, with 1 lap to go, here comes the race winner. The 7-time world champion, who won last season's Dutch Grand Prix, might I add. He won season 1's Dutch Grand Prix. It's Lewis Hamilton, and the Goose is given up and has decided to retire the car a lap early, so that he can vent his frustrations out on his well.
A difficult race then on a circuit that demands complete concentration, but they've persevered to take the win here today. So, Natalie, what made the difference out there today?
Well, confidence breeds confidence. Success breeds success. They are very much enjoying a purple patch right now.
I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everyone played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. So let's see how the drivers' standings have changed. Let's focus on driver of the day, Natalie Pinkham. Come on, who do you pick?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the obvious choice at this point, but he's certainly a driver deserving of his great reputation.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's next. Monza. Yeah, that was well, something, wasn't it? We were doing so well until we screwed up at turn, I want to say 7, 6, 7, and then the last corner into the start finish line straight. Really difficult parts of the track. We just lost focus, locked up. Then the Goose just lost control completely. His temper paid the price. But yeah, both Aston Martins retired. Interestingly enough, I don't know what happened there. But I think Aston Martin's luck has finally run out. It seems. Lawson. Yeah, he's made up 8. He's made up 4 positions. That's good. That's very good actually. 4 points. That's better than Callan. The reason why we retired at the last lap is because I just gave up completely. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it either way. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other channel, Tigo Sprinter, and we'll see you in round 38. Back at Monza in Italy. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the race that we had last season. If you remember what it was like last season. It's still very fresh in my memory. Until then, bye for now.